Hey, welcome. If it's your first time here, welcome to the channel. You're here with Tonae Star, and for those of you that are coming back, well, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So today we're going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to give you two cards for your pick a card reading. And we're going to let the subconscious guide you today. We're going to find out what does the hidden knowledge inside you want to reveal to you. And this is coming directly from your subconscious, all right? So it's guiding you today. So we're going to start out with an E-Oracle card. And we'll place those there. And then I'm going to give you a rune also, so that your subconscious can give you a full picture, as it's giving you guidance to the hidden knowledge inside of you. Because whether we know it or not, oh, that's too many. That's too many. Let's do it again for card number 3, please. May I have one card for what their subconscious wishes to guide them on? Hidden knowledge. Okay. There we go. So, as I was saying, and I'll introduce you to your cards in a minute, I'm going to go ahead and do my little spiel that I like to do in the beginning. Too many. Just one for each, please. Got a lot of messages wanting to come out and flow today. Okay, so why we're allowing your subconscious to guide you is because a lot of times, we're on autopilot and don't even know it. And when I say autopilot, it means that our subconscious has already received some programming. And this programming could be beneficial to you, and in some ways it may not be beneficial to you. It would be up to you to discover any hidden limited beliefs or anything, as they like to say, that is not serving you at this time. So we're going to allow your subconscious to guide you, to give you hidden knowledge about what it's already programmed with, and then you can determine if these are things that you intend to keep, like they're working for you, they're beneficial, or it's things you need to upgrade, uproot, transform for whatever reason. Because whether we know it or not, within our own mind is the power to answer every question. So we have these questions, something comes up. It could be in a relationship, it could be with friends, it could be with family, it could be a job even. And sometimes you feel like you don't know which way to go. Where should I do? I could use a little guidance, a little insight. And that's exactly what we're going to dive into for you today. We're going to explore the inner you within you and your own mind, and allow your mind, because that's where the power is, to every question that you have. Okay, so we're receiving subconscious guidance, allowing it to reveal the hidden knowledge inside you. Okay. So, a few more and we'll get right into your messages. We're going to let the subconscious speak, so then you can make a conscious decision on how you choose to integrate, develop, or transform that information that you're receiving. 3 cards, please. For what the subconscious, for subconscious guidance. 3 cards, please. 1, hidden knowledge that's inside of us. Thank you. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. And yeah, I'm going to take a few from this deck too. Whatever messages want to come out. What hidden knowledge that's inside of us that needs to be revealed. What subconscious guidance wants to come forth. 2. I feel like it's these, but I'm not trying to take all of those. I'm going to put these to the side for group number 3. We may end up taking those. It's just a lot, and it won't be able to fit the board is the only reason. 2, 3. Okay, so let's get into it. Group number 1, your 2 cards are the Live Wire, card number 35, and the Dagas rune with Dawn. So these are the 2 key energy, key focus, key words that are coming from your subconscious's guidance to reveal hidden knowledge that is inside of you, to assist you with answering your question with the power of your own mind. So your subconscious is revealing. And you have Live Wire, Dagas with Dawn, okay? Group number 2, you guys have Living Large and the Anzu rune with Good Mouth. Good Mouth. I just went to my darker side there. Never mind. Come back to the light. And group number 3, you have Open Your Presence and the Nadiz rune with Need. Open your present. Oh, it's backwards. And I can't turn it around now. Alright. It says open your presence and need. Sorry the words are backwards. There's a thing on my camera that I can usually flip around. I should have checked that before, but we're here now. So let's do it. 3, 2, put this 3, 2, 1. Okay, group number 1. So, from your subconscious guidance, you guys have the 2 keywords of Live Wire and the Dagas rune with Dawn. You also have an attitude of gratitude. You have She-Wolf with Unleash the Wild Within. You also have Lightning with Power. You have Courtship. You have Truth and Integrity. Purity with the Unicorn. Okay. You also have Purpose. Yeah, the words are backwards anyway, so it don't matter. You have Shaman with Completion. You have the I Am Presence. You also have Visualization. You have Balance with Stability and Standing Firm. And you have the Sacred Action with Decisive Focus. Focus, man. Spiritual Warfare, Libra. false twin, and angels. Can you see that? Yeah. And your tarot cards are the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. So I think we may have enough room to put those here. I'm going to put Truth and Integrity here. Oh, because you can't see that. Okay, let me just put these here. Can you see it? Yep. And then there. So, what is your subconscious guiding you on, and what hidden knowledge is coming forth for you? So, some of you have had a question about a twin, and you guys are finding out that it's a false twin. Some of you have had a question about angels, and you're finding out that yes, you are connected to angels. Some of you are realizing that spiritual warfare is an actual thing, and for some of you, you could be a Libra, or there is something coming forth about a Libra. A Libra could be a false twin. A Libra could be someone who's in spiritual warfare with you. Let's go into it now. Let's do it now. I kind of wanted to get into the other messages first. But all in all, your subconscious mind is telling you to prime everything with all of the questions that you have in your mind, to have an attitude of gratitude. No matter what false twin, no matter what spiritual warfare is going on, this attitude of gratitude is what's going to carry you through this, group number one. Because you guys have that power, the inner power of your mind, the power of your subconscious to answer any questions that you have. You guys are coming to completion on a lot of things you've been working on, especially with the Three of Pentacles here. For some of you, completion with people that you're going to collaborate with courtship here. You guys are getting what you want, and it's time to unleash the power within you. You guys are tapping into your I am presence, and if you're not, then your subconscious mind is saying it's time to tap in, baby. Remember, anything you put after I am is what you're calling forth. So a lot of you are standing firm, and you're calling for balance. You recognize that it's a new day. You're feeling very alive in your energy. You're feeling like the sun is shining on you. Some of you are feeling like you're going to get what you want. This is hidden knowledge that's in your subconscious mind. A lot of you are using visualization, and if you're not, then you're being encouraged to use visualization. It is one of your tools that you can connect with your I am presence. It's a part of your power. So tap into the power of your visualization and your I am presence to help you to step into full completion of your purpose. For a lot of you, a lot of you guys have consciously dedicated yourself to your purpose. And your subconscious is now taking note of this, and it's guiding you towards this power that is within you. And it's allowing you, your subconscious mind, because it's the inner, the things that are within you are the things that will come without. So it's like a lot of you, I'm getting, you've tapped into your I am presence, or you're recognizing your I am presence, and you're calling forth. You're feeling energetic, you're feeling alive with your visualizations, with your I am power, with your purpose. So the things that are now within you, you're ready to bring them forward. As within, so without. And you guys know that deep within your subconscious, that the things that you're going to be unleashing from within you are going to be able to help others. But a lot of you recognized, or your subconscious, what was hitting was that you needed to balance things out. You wanted to be able to stand firm and stable on your own, in your own power, so that you're not easily swayed. And by doing that, that allowed you to come into this completion. Do you see with the shaman card here now? It's like everything that you've done within you, the healing, the getting stable, standing firm, it's now radiating these waves out to the collective, It's like you guys tapped into the energy of standing firm like the bear, flying high like the birds to see things from a higher perspective. You've tapped into the energetic realms and this power, and a lot of you've tapped into your subconscious mind. This is the hidden knowledge that it's revealing from you. A lot of you did this through meditation. If you look at the Daga's rune here with Dawn, if you haven't, then your subconscious mind is saying, tap in, connect with me through your meditation. That's one way that we can get this thing done. But I feel like because it's here, a lot of you guys have already done that. You've tapped into that essence of when dark turns to light. Just like here, and a lot of you guys are standing in your truth and you're speaking with integrity. For some of you, this was a problem, and that was where your spiritual warfare came in. The fact that you wanted to stand firm in, speak truth and integrity, because it is a part of your divine purpose. And now you're having this breakthrough. You're taking sacred action. You're decisive with your focus. Even with all of the spiritual warfare going on around you, it's like you've taken hold of your power and you're moving forward. Group number one. This is a part of the hidden knowledge inside you. So whatever question you're having, continue to have that attitude of gratitude as your subconscious mind reveals to you consciously what's going on, especially when it comes to spiritual warfare and false twins. But let's get into that. The sun is shining on you, group number one. So have the faith. Keep the faith. No matter what spiritual warfare is going on, you guys are coming to a completion of being weighed or swayed within your focus, within your decisive actions. You guys are taking sacred action. Let's find out, why is Libra here first and foremost? Tell us about Libra. Now, the Libra energy is the energy of the scales, and we are in Libra season. So you guys are being encouraged to have the strength as things are being balanced out. Tell us about spiritual warfare. Wow, that was a lot. That was quick. Oh, can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see it. Spiritual warfare. You guys we have Eight of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Swords. You have the Ace of Cups. You have the Knight of Pentacles. You have the Three of Pentacles again, Five of Cups, and the Hermit. So when it comes to spiritual warfare, you guys were working hard, going within to receive these spiritual truths. And for a lot of you, after you got these truths, it made you a little bit sad because you had to walk away, cut certain people off, set these boundaries, and then slowly but surely move forward towards your purpose, your calling, towards walking and collaborating with those that actually want to stand in truth and integrity. You're not focusing on what went wrong. For a little while you guys were, and that's why the spiritual warfare was there, because for a lot of you guys, you care for these people. You're like, not that friend, not this person, not that co-worker, not that, come on, divine, them, no. And once you realize that, you had to set up your boundaries. Some of you energetically, some of you physically, subconsciously, but you had to do it. You had to go within into hermit mode and say, no, enough is enough. This is my purpose. I stand in my purpose. I take sacred action decisively. I'm focused, man, and I'm standing firm. So because of you guys drew this drew this line in the sand, it put some people on guard. And some of you had to have strength and stand strong with your boundaries against certain people. You had to, with the Libra here, call judgment on some things to balance out the scales, to balance yourself out so that you could stand stable and firm, standing in your power. it was dark. For some of you, dark night of the soul. But there was always a light guiding you. And now it's like you guys are coming into the dawn. You're actually more electric with in every way. Even when it was dark in the night, even if it was lightning, there was always a light guiding you. And this is what your subconscious mind wants you to know, a part of that hidden knowledge, that no matter what, when it felt like you were in your darkest spots, there was always some light that was there that was guiding you. So have that attitude of gratitude for the light. And the light is the spirit guides, the ancestors, those non-physical beings that were rooting you on, that were like, we're not going to let too much happen, but you got some lessons to learn. It's only going to strengthen you. It's only going to allow you to stand in your power. You felt like no one was there. You felt all alone, but you always had a light shining, guiding you in the dark. And now you guys are fully able to come forth in standing firm in your stability. This is a part of that hidden knowledge. And you went through it because nothing beats experience, group number one. The things you've gone through that you experienced personally, you then now have a personal experience that you can share with others to assist them into going through certain cycles. Okay? You guys are doing it. You did it. You used the angels that were there sometimes as your guiding light, assisting you to the purity within you so that you didn't feel like you were being swallowed up by the dark. You guys found the balance between the light and the dark, knowing that right before the sun comes, right before dawn is the dark. How does it go? Right before it's the darkest, right before the dawn. So some of you felt like you were gonna give up. Oh, I just heard that song too. I don't want to sing today. And I go, I almost gave up. Dun, dun. I was right at the edge of a breakthrough, but couldn't see it. That's where some of you were. You were at that point where you felt like you were about to break. And then right as it seemed like you were in your darkest moment, the sun began to shine. Those moments where you felt like it was always going to be too dark, a light flashed and it was there for you to guide you back to your power. Even if it was just the moonlight showing you how to unleash and tap into the power within you. And now it's a softer essence of light. It's that dawning light that's rising. And that light, you guys are letting your light shine bright now. Your crown chakras, for a lot of you, are lit up. You're standing in your sacred purpose. You're taking decisive action. And this is a part of that hidden knowledge that your subconscious is guiding you towards, wanting you to know. So if you were doubting it in any way, shape, or form, or having any questions, it's like, yes, you're on your purpose. Yes, you will find those that you can collaborate with. And for some of you, yes, you will have a sacred partnership, I just heard, for some of you. It looks like Cupid's right there in the background, wanting to shoot you with his little bow. For those of you who resonate with that, but that is a little angel there with like an arrow in the background, always guiding you. There was a light, and it does feel darkest right before the dawn. And if you look at some of these cards, even with the darkness all around you, group number one, the hidden things, the things of the subconscious, because you don't always subconsciously know, but you know. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's in the subconscious, but it's not until you consciously become aware of it that you recognize the power that's within you, the strength that's within you. And then you're able to take these decisive actions. Let's find out real quick about the false twin, and then we'll wrap this up. False twin for group number one. What do they need to know concerning? Okay. Thank you. One, it's time to rest and let that energy of a false twin go. You guys are expanding. You're going to receive messages about this. False twin and some actions that were taken, that now a false twin wants to give you something, offer you something, and work with you. It'll be up to you to make a decisive action on that. We can forgive. It doesn't mean that you always have to allow people back into your energy, and that's just big facts. Forgiving means releasing them and releasing yourself of any grudges, any hostilities, but it doesn't mean that you have to bend your boundaries or not stand firm on your boundaries. That's part of the growth of knowing where your boundary lines lay. Okay? So yeah, but recognize too that people do change. People do change, but that doesn't mean that even if they've changed, that for whatever reason you have to, it's a decision you'd have to make. Okay? um you could allow them the grace of being in your energy field and showing you that they've changed, or you could stand your boundaries and say, I'm glad that you've changed, but it's a no for me. No is a complete sentence, and it is sometimes a necessary thing. Okay, group number one. So that's a part of the hidden knowledge that your subconscious wanted to reveal to you about the question you were having. So some of you had this question about a Libra, and some of you had this question about a false twin. You see that they're going to come to offer you something. You're going to be receiving messages for a lot of you. And then you have a decision to make. Do you wish to allow them back into your life, into your energy field? Or do you stand your power, stand your ground, and say, it's a no for me? That's a part of what your subconscious wanted to reveal to you. Okay? Um, that's been your reading, group number one. Thank you for joining me for the message of what does the hidden knowledge inside you want to reveal to you, your subconscious guidance, okay? You ask the question, within you, within your mind is the power to every question about this twin flame, about this Libra, and about this spiritual warfare. And if you're still not sure, sit down into meditation. Ask your angels, your guides. Has this person really changed? Is this a step that I should actually take? Or should I just stand my boundaries and let it be known? Sometimes you don't want to get in the way of karma. Karma is karma for a reason. But sometimes people do learn their lessons. We've all made mistakes, right? And we've all been in need of grace. Tough decision. It's a decision for you to make. Group number one. Thank you for joining me, okay? Okay, let's see. What was it? Group number two was here. Okay, group number two. Your two cards. Key focus, key energy was living large. Did I even talk about? It's okay. Was living large, and Anzus with God mouth, not good mouth. God mouth. Ooh, read it correctly. Never judge another. Also, you have make plans and focus with the maiden shield, with the shield maiden. Ceremony with invocation. Mature woman. Rebirth. Growth with the toadstool. Freedom. The middle world with present. Balance. And soul healing. You also have courage with strength, fearfulness, and family. And you have grateful optimism. Your tarot cards are the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. Okay, can you see that? We'll put that there. And you have a false friend or coworker. You have Aries. And you have Spanish. So this false friend or coworker could be an Aries, doesn't have to be. Could be someone that speaks Spanish. You could know an Aries that speaks Spanish. We'll get into that. Let's do it. Let's find out. Well, we can't take that like that. Do it again. Aries. Why is Aries here for group number 2? What do they need to know concerning Aries? That wanted to flip. It was the 6 of Pentacles, but I'm not going to take it. Okay, these fell. We'll take those. That's a lot. So, Aries, you have the 6 of Swords. Can you see that? 6 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, 8 of Cups, the Emperor, and the King of Pentacles. That's a lot. Okay, let's see if I can get this all on there. So when it comes to an Aries, either they're moving to a place of calm or you're moving to a place of calmness or wanting to find calmness, resting from the work they've been putting in because you know the truth, and they're slowly but surely moving. Give me a second. Let me sit with this energy for a minute. How I'm getting this is that there was a... Wow. There could have been an Aries that was in competition with you, but now they're wanting to move to a state of calmness now. They put in a lot of work, but now they're seeing or revealing or knowing the truth. And they're wanting to steady themselves, to move forward, to move away. About an Emperor and a King of Pentacles. Interesting. We'll come back to that energy in a minute. Seriously. Because you have the Queen of Pentacles here. And you have the Empress. And there was some competition going on. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles coming out over here with an Aries. That now knows the truth. Wants to speak the truth. Is receiving the truth slowly. About how they were back and forth, and now they're wanting to walk away and take ownership of what they did, what they created. Tell me about false friend and coworker. Is this Aries the false friend or coworker? Why is false friend or coworker here? And we do have the 8 of Pentacles here. So someone, when it came to your work, or something about working, them putting in this work, spiritual work for some of you, you putting in work. Okay, too many. I'm only going to take this one that fell. False friend or coworker. They wanted to keep you juggling in your finances, this false friend, but that cycle's complete. Yeah, this false friend was in competition with you. They wanted to keep you juggling, not really sure of where you will find stability for some of you. They didn't want your money to be stable. Tell me why is Spanish here? Clarify Spanish. Why? What does Spanish have to do with anything? Okay, thank you. You have the Two of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Empress, the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. So some of you are learning Spanish or wanted to move to a Spanish country. You were making plans. You were very ambitious with your plans, and you were taking care of yourself to balance yourself out, to take action on these plans, standing your ground about taking these plans towards, I'm getting moving to a Spanish country with the Two of Wands here in the world. Some of you are getting ready to take action to move forward because it's something you wanted, and you guys were going to release any self-imposed restrictions that you had about being able to do this. You weren't going to be in competition with anyone about the plans you were making. You were just keeping an energy of openness about the possibilities that are available to you. You guys were keeping grateful optimism about the future, keeping a joyous view on it. You wanted to have courage because for some of you, your finances were a little whack. They were off for whatever reason. You were making it work, still taking care of everything and being able to stand balanced, but you weren't all the way there. So some people may have judged you because of your money not being fully there, or you're being encouraged to never judge another because they were in competition with you. The hidden knowledge of what your subconscious was guiding you to continue to do is to make your plans and focus. The hidden knowledge was for you to continue to release the restrictions or limited thoughts about moving to a Spanish country and or about your work. The hidden knowledge that your subconscious is guiding you to is to stay present. It's in the present where everything is happening. It's in the present where you're able to live large. Some of you are a mature woman or you're dealing with a mature woman, but you're having this rebirth in the present moment, or as your subconscious is guiding you to stay balanced in the present moment. That's where the growth happens for your future, is in the present moment. As you make these plans and focus, it allows for soul healing to happen for you. Because you're not feeling restrained in your subconscious mind. You've taken those barriers, those holes off of you. No matter what competition was being held, you're like you removed yourself from the competition. You kept working on what it is you were focused on and making plans. And now those plans are having a rebirth for a lot of you. With the living large here, it's like you guys can feel your energy increasing. You can feel that as you're focusing and making plans in each present moment, that things are, even if it's slowly, like the Knight of Pentacles here, slowly but surely making changes for you. You're tapping into the cause and effect of things. You know, if you stay focused on exactly what it is and you communicate, so like you speak your affirmations, you speak positivity over the things that you're making plans and focusing on. You're not doubting yourself and you're not speaking doubt over yourself. And this is a part of your growth that's coming as a part of the hidden knowledge from your subconscious guidance. You guys have taken control and had the courage to take power over your words and your communication. And this took a lot of strength, a lot of courage for a lot of you, because our subconscious minds are programmed. If you grew up in a certain environment, you may have never had parents that wanted to be entrepreneurs or wanted to seek, I don't want to say it like this. It's like they were comfortable with the mediocre. But it's only because that's where they've been told, like their subconscious has been programmed that they can go no further. This is as far as you can go and you can go no further. But you guys recognize that on a subconscious level, you can change these things with your mouth, with speaking to God, with speaking communication. You guys know that you have divine communication. So some of you did this through ceremony sometimes. Like I'm seeing with the lady here, you sat with your crystals, or you took time at an altar, or you took time in prayer to pay attention, to receive the advice. For a lot of you, from your subconscious, you were nudged to listen to the deeper part of your soul, to the whispers that were inside of you, because you guys recognize that the power to every question comes from within you, not from without. So no matter what other people were saying or what actions they were taking, you guys tapped into your soul, and it's allowing you to live large, meaning you're having this growth right now because you're more balanced with your thoughts and your communication. And if you have it, then your subconscious mind is calling you to take action with your voice, to speak over your life what it is that you desire to see, to use your voice. Some of you have a story that you want to express, and I just heard some people don't want to be the bad guy in your story. Listen, your story is your story, and it's not you telling certain things so that you're blaming anybody or you're playing the victim. Sometimes the things you've gone through are things that can inspire others. So you're being encouraged to tap into your own voice, speak over your life, speak balance, speak courage, and then continue to make your plans and focus on your plans. Also pay attention to the coincidences, the things that look like coincidences, but they're also known as synchronicities, as signs. As you speak positivity over your life, you'll notice that more synchronicities for the things that you're speaking will come up. So not worried about what someone else is saying over your life. What are you saying? What positivity are you speaking? This is the hidden knowledge that your subconscious is wanting to guide you towards. Some of you may want to put it in a letter, like write a letter to your higher self or even to your inner child. Some of you may want to just write in a journal. You may want to write a song or a poem, a way to communicate, to express what's deep within inside of you, and a way to like set the intention for the positivity, for the grateful optimism that you have over your life, over the plans that you're making. That's where the biggest insight and inspiration is going to come from. It's coming from within you. As it comes forth, if you wish to commemorate that moment, maybe write it in a song, write a poem, write it in a journal. Some of you may want to talk to a friend. I'm not going to say not to. I'm going to say if you're still in the process of making plans and focusing, then you possibly want to take the time to just stay with self until those plans have build a certain foundation. Unfortunately, sometimes people can't always see your vision, and you may speak something to someone and they may douse water on your fire, maybe not intentionally. For some it will be intentional, especially if they're a false friend or a coworker. But because you have this false friend or coworker card here, I would advise against not speaking it to anyone, just possibly putting it in a journal, writing a song, writing a poem to yourself until you've established a certain foundation, and then share it with another. Unfortunately, some people want to see you grow, but not grow more than them. And you guys are having tremendous growth here. It's like you're going from the tadpole into a full-fledged, beautiful little hoppity hoppity along frog. And some of you, you're emerging from that cocoon that you were in into a beautiful butterfly. And with this growth, some people, unfortunately, are going to want to throw you off balance. They're not going to want to see you as stable and as focused and feeling this grateful optimism. And so they'll like throw some salt on your sweetness. You get what I'm saying? So with this false friend and co-worker card being here, this is a part of the hidden knowledge that your subconscious is wanting to guide you to. That you guys are usually so happy-go-lucky. Ooh, look what great thing happened to me. Oh my gosh, lately. And some people will be like, why she bragging? She always bragging. And why this going good for her and it ain't going good for me? Listen, you may not be like that with other people, but the energy doesn't lie. Unfortunately, there are false friends and co-workers, and it's not you playing victim in any way, shape, or form. It is what it is. And sometimes we have to call things for what they are. But now that this hidden knowledge is coming forth from you and it's being revealed from your subconscious mind, you don't have to judge that person. No. You set your boundaries and you take decisive action. You release the self-imposed thoughts of yourself, and then you move forward until you've established your foundation. You don't have to say anything in this present moment. You can allow it to be a future announcement after you've already established, set a foundation for what it is that you are making plans and focusing on. Okay, group number 2. So that's a part of your message, because a lot of you guys had this question within your mind and you were seeking the answer, and that's a part of what's coming forth. This person could be an Aries. It doesn't have to be. For some of you, it is. But what your subconscious mind is really wanting you to focus on more than anything is to stay focused on you. You don't have to judge them. Let them be who they are. It's good to recognize when you see certain energies so you know what you're dealing with, you know? But what your subconscious wants you to stay focused on is living large and speaking the things you intend to create, to make plans and focus, to free yourself from anyone's wanting to keep you juggling about your money, about your thoughts, about the things that you're creating, to stay gratefully optimistic. And in the present moment, to express joy as you're having this growth. Continue to stand in your courage, no matter what false friends or false co-workers, no matter what competition is even around you, because really, group number 2, the only competition you have is yourself. You're the one that gets to make the plans and focus on what it is you choose to allow your subconscious to consciously focus on. It's only the words you speak to yourself that really matter, and you're with yourself more than anyone else is. So when this false friend or co-worker, if you know who they are, calls, you don't even have to answer the phone. But even if you do, and you start to recognize that the energy is shifted and they're not uplifting, or they're trying to douse water on your fire, you can end the call. You could even end the friendship. And if it's a co-worker and you have to work with them, well, you do your job, you drop off your papers on their desk, and you keep it pushing. Anyway, the higher part of this is the fact that you're having a rebirth. For a lot of you, a rebirth in your creativity, a rebirth in the plans that you're making, and you're focusing on it. A lot of you guys, your subconscious is revealing to you that it's time to keep that energy of openness, because you don't want to judge another. You got some false friends and coworkers, but it is what it is, right? And you can release them. Release them because you don't have to be tied to them, and it doesn't matter what they say. It matters what you say with the God mouth here. What are you speaking over yourself? What's the little song you're playing in your head? What are the words you're constantly saying? Are you telling yourself that you're living large? That you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, hey, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. You're having a rebirth, group number 2. Stay in that courageous energy like a lion. They walk through the jungle like they own that piece. Walk into your job place like you own that piece. And what? Whoever don't like that your light shining bright, that's on them. They can step it up and let their light shine bright too, and y'all could all be twinkling together. But if they can't, don't dim your light. Don't be a lion walking through the jungle like I don't know, what's a small animal? I don't know. But you know where I'm getting at with that. Okay? Stand in your strength. Stand with your fierceness. And stand with your family for some of you. Yeah. You guys are finding the balance and the stability. You guys are having a lot of growth. This is what your subconscious is guiding you to focus on, especially in the present moment. It wants you to focus on speaking well and over your plans and focusing on the good that's happening in your life, and then speaking to yourself in those quiet moments. Make sure you're speaking to your soul in a positive way. Not focused on things that happened in the past, not focused on false friends and coworkers. Not even focus on people that want to walk away from you. Allow them to go so that some new energy, they can clear that space and newness can step into that present moment space. All right, group number 2, that's been your reading. Thank you for joining me for the hidden knowledge inside of you that your subconscious wants to reveal to you, okay? Okay, group number 3. You have as your 2 key words, key energy, key focus, open your presence, and the Nodus rune with need. You also have give without expectation. You have the Knight with be brave and honest. You have the Green Man with synergy. You have house. You have transformation. You have uncertainty. You have cooperation. You have death with transmigration. You have meditation. You have grounding. You have sensuality. You have open heart and deep connections. Now, these were the ones that came out. And these were the ones I said I may take if I have room on the table. Yeah. I'm going to show them to you, but we may not put them out. You have interdependent. You have Taurus, you have Warlock, and you have controlling. Okay, I'll put those to the side. You have Gemini, you have spell work, you have lies, liar, and exposed. Wow. Okay, and your tarot cards are the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Three of Cups. So your subconscious wants you to know that things might have been moving slowly for you, group number 3, but all things happen in divine time. And you guys are now connecting, especially emotionally, with, y'all got 13 cups out here. So with soul family, with partner for some of you, with those that you can be brave and honest with, and you don't have to have uncertainty about them. Even as things are transforming, you're finding this energy of cooperation. Your subconscious mind wants you to continue to give without expectation. And continue to have an open heart connection. It's asking you to give without expectation because for whatever reason, your subconscious wants you to know that every person and every experience has value. So for some of you, this isn't going to be as easy. That's why you're being encouraged to go into meditation and to get grounded. You're being asked by your subconscious to let certain things in, and the end is about your needs. So a lot of you were finding balance or needing to get grounded because it looks like in the day-to-day life, like there's a lot going on. Some of you felt like your needs weren't being met for a lot of you, especially with the Nada's rune here. And you may have been working or doing things out of necessity. Some of you may have felt like your life wasn't fulfilling you, and it could be because some of you, I just heard you were seeking a house. So maybe some of you got turned down for a loan for a house, or there was something about a house that didn't pan out exactly the way you want. Or some of you feel like at this stage in your life you should have certain what's the word, certain things set in your life, like having a house. Like some people wanted a family with the 10 of cups here. You wanted certain things. I'm getting group number 3 established in your life. And for some of you, you may not have been feeling as fulfilled with your life, but your subconscious mind is wanting you to know that energetically, just because you don't see it in the material realm, that things are changing for you. So don't let the woes of the world and not having the trinkets like the house and, oh, why am I alone, divine? I want to be married. I want a family. I want to that's what I'm hearing for somebody. And your subconscious mind is like, baby, stop tripping. You tripping. Like for real tripping, because transformation takes time. Even when the snake, as you see here, is wiggling out of that skin, it takes a little bit of time. So yes, you've energetically, I'm getting group number 3, called in a lot of things, but you guys were feeling uncertain about it. Uncertain because it seemed like it was taking forever for whatever reason to show up in your physical realm. The physical is what I'm getting. Some of you may have felt like you were having ongoing hardships, like material lack, like I said, because you didn't have this house. And so sometimes I get for some of you, when you don't have certain things in place, you're a very giving person, but when you feel like you don't have it, for some of you, this isn't for everyone, take the messages as they resonate. You're not as giving as you are, because you're like, well, if I give this away, then what am I going to have for myself? If I do this, then how am I going to have this for myself? And the divine is saying, are you not seeing how everything works together? Synergy, green man here. When you give, your needs are always supplied. Okay, so you don't have the big sparkly house right now as of yet. That don't mean it's not coming, because for a lot of you, I get that it's coming. Okay, you don't have a, yeah, I heard husband and children for some of you, but just because things were moving slow doesn't mean it's not happening for you. You're getting ready to open your presence. So you put in a lot of work energetically. Some of you put in a lot of work on the physical realm too. And it could have been very demanding. Like you felt like you were I've been saying that in a lot of readings. Working, working, working day and night. And so for some of you, these situations may have left you feeling frustrated, but the divine is asking you to be brave and strong, asking you to put an end to that way of thinking. This is what your subconscious is guiding you towards. It's letting you know the hidden knowledge that's inside of you. Some of you, wow, some of you felt like you're getting older, and so you weren't feeling as sensual, but your subconscious mind is saying, tap into that feminine, passionate person that you are. Continue to have these deep connections and allow your heart to be open. Because certain things hadn't happened for you, group number 3, some of you guys were wanting to close your heart off, and that's why you're being asked to be brave and honest. For some of you, you felt like the people you were connecting with weren't exactly people that you could celebrate with, but your subconscious mind is allowing you to tap into the hidden knowledge that there's big transformation happening for you. For some of you, this transformation is happening. You're going to have the house, you're going to have the car, you're going to have the money. So things were moving slow. You're going to have the cooperation with friends for a lot of you. Your subconscious mind wants you to continue to meditate and get grounded. It wants you to ground this energy and let it die of feeling like nothing's going on for you, or that you're going to always have these ongoing hardships or material lack. See, the Knight of Pentacles for surely gets there, but he is a very slow moving horse. And so some of you, it was slow moving in emotional areas also. Some of you felt constrained, like struggling to move forward. But all things work together, synergy with the green man here. So give without expectation. Be your giving self, giving of your heart energy, your emotions. Because I get like some of you are very caring people, but when things aren't happening for you, you like, just leave me alone. Enough is enough. Like I don't. Okay, I don't want to bother with you. I don't want to be bothered with you. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you today. And the divine is saying, your subconscious is saying, baby, you know that's not you. Stop it. You stop it, or I'm going to smack your hand. Stop it. So you're being encouraged to remember all things work together. Whether you know it or not, you guys will be opening your presents. For some of you, this present is going to be a big old house. Let me see. This house look like it got what? 1, 2, 3, 4 stories? Could be 4 houses, could be 4 properties, could be one house that's really big. I don't know. But there's transformation that's happening for you. And this number is the 4 too. And when I think of the 4, I think of the 4 of Wands. The 4 is also the Emperor, right? So that's taking control of your emotions, of your thoughts. This is what your subconscious is guiding you to. You guys have had this question in your mind, asking the divine, when is it my turn? Knight of Pentacles, why I got my money, divine? I'm still paying bill from bill or going from check to check, and I got love to give. Where my love at? I just want to love them. Where my love at? You've been asking the divine this question, and it's like, baby, it's coming. You're going to be able to open these presents, but you got to go through a little bit of a transformation. Allow this transformation to happen. It may have been a long time coming. It may have really been a long time coming, but you are not forgotten. So I need you to be brave. I need you to be honest as you are. I need you to allow your sensuality to reign freely, because that allows you to tap into your heart chakra, and for your heart chakra not to be blocked. As you give that loving energy out without expectation, it comes back to you. When you're not so focused on your finances that you don't want to help others, believe that someone's always there to help you, because you gave out and it comes back. And don't give it with the expectation like, oh, I'm going to give this and then the divine got to do this for me. No, that's not how we do it. When you're led to do something, even if it, wow, really? You want me to say that? Even if it's your last dollar sometime, because some of this is what I just saw. It's like you had like $1 to your name, but you had everything you needed. So like you had food for the day, you had everything, and then somebody asked you for that dollar, and you like, this is my last dollar, man. I ain't fit to. And had you given that, you don't know, you could have walked 10 steps forward and found $100 bill on the ground, or however the divine decided to give it to you. I use that as an illustration because for some of you, this is also going to come up in like, wow, I don't want to go there. This is going to come up in some areas where some people are going to need your help. Why do I say that? Because we got Gemini on the board. Some of these people did spell work. They lied on you. And now they're being exposed. For real, right? And now that they've been exposed, some of them going to come right back around and be like, well, what had happened was, I know I had did some spell work on you, and I had told some lies and stuff, but I kind of still want to cooperate with you now. You think you can give me a little bit of this or that, or whatever it is that they want. Now, I think I said this in group number 2. You will have some boundaries that you've possibly set up. And so for some of you, it's going to be a no, a hell to the no for some of you. But the divine is showing you how we work together. Synergy is all about how things work together. So even though some people lied, could have been a Taurus also. We got Taurus here. Some of these people were warlocks and they were controlling. I'm going to put all of these on the board, right? Can you see all of that? I don't know. But I'm putting them up there, okay? I'm not going to go too deep into all of this because that's not the message that your subconscious wants you. It just wants you to be aware of. I just heard go into it. Okay, let's find out. I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out about the Taurus and the Gemini just so you guys can know. And I can tell you clearly with the rest of it, they were telling lies and doing spell work because they wanted to control you. They didn't want you to be independent. They wanted you to be interdependent, but in a way so that you were dependent on them. If they didn't give you the okay or the say so, they didn't want you to be able to do it. Okay, that's intuitively what I just got from that. And so they were willing to use spell work to keep you in control, as you say. 3 things I'm going to find out, and then I'm going to come on out of this energy. Tell us about Taurus, please. And the only reason I'm not giving you too much insight on that is because your subconscious mind. Tell us about Taurus, please. Your subconscious mind, group number 3, wants you to focus on the positive. It wants to see, 3 of cups. These cups got turned over, but you're being encouraged to focus on the 2 cups you still have standing. That's to open your present. Some people talk some crap about you. Knight of Swords. They were lying. Liars. Confirmation. And my phone rung and then hung up quickly. They were lying. They told lies on you. And it could have been a Taurus. They told lies. They spoke some words. They were aggressive, and now they feeling all bad and in their feelings. Some of them doing sympathy spells. They want you to feel bad for them. I ain't really. And they feel bad because they're exposed for what they did and what they said. And what they said was lies. They were liars, straight up. Let's find out about Gemini. Why is Gemini here? What more do you want the group number 3 to know when it comes to the Gemini energy? Yeah, see, now they need your help. And or they want to help you now. They want reciprocity for some of them. They want to work with you. Tell me more about Gemini. Is it that they want to work together or that they need help? What more do we need to know about this Gemini energy? Is the Gemini the liar? Is it the Taurus? Is it the warlock? Tell us more. 6 of Pentacles, clarifying Gemini. Show the collective, group number 3, what they need to know about this 6 of Pentacles that is clarifying Gemini. What more do they need to know when it comes to Gemini? All of these want to come out. All right, let's do it. Yeah, see, they were willing to do anything to win at all costs, but now they're talking to the angels, trying to find balance. They want to walk away from the ways that they were. They walked away with you because you were in your boss energy. They wanted your finances to be moving slower, you to be moving slowly towards this family you were setting up, but now they want to offer you something new. We have the Gemini energy being clarified by the Six of Pentacles, and then we asked about the Six of Pentacles. We got the Five of Swords, we got the Temperance card, you got the Eight of Cups, the Emperor, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So they won, but they had an empty victory. And now they're wanting to find balance. They want to walk away from all of this fighting and this mental conflict and this confusion that they created because you wanted to boss up or you wanted to walk towards an emperor for some of you. And they wanted things to be moving slowly for you, slowly in your finances. And all of this has been exposed. But I feel like now they want to offer you something because they need your help. After these lies, after this controlling, after wanting you to be interdependent on them, meaning not able to move unless they gave you the green light. Last one, and we're going to come out of this because I need you to focus on what's the positivity. Your subconscious mind giving you this hidden knowledge, but it wants you to focus. Focus, man, on the positive. Tell us about the Warlock. What you want us to know about Warlock? Oh, Warlock could be a Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy doesn't have to be. A Warlock was, tell me more. Queen of Pentacles, clarifying Warlock. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? We have the World card, the Moon card, the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Wands. So this Warlock that was a mother, I just heard she was a mother for some of you. That cycle is complete. And you may not know everything about what had happened. What happened with this Warlock. That for some of you is in your family, but you're going to be receiving messages about these cycles being complete from these warlocks that were lying, doing spell work. It's being exposed. Okay, so now that we've done the dark side of the reading, the lighter side of things is for you to not get caught up in what it is that you don't have. This was a part of the spell work that was being done. And if you focus too much on what you don't have instead of what you do have, being able to open your presence, then, okay, wait. Your subconscious, you guys had these questions. You wanted to know about the spell work. Who were the lies and the liars? We had Gemini and Taurus come out on the board. We had someone being very controlling and wanted you to be interdependent on them, able to not move without them. This is the questions that were in your subconscious mind that your subconscious is giving you guidance on. But now that you receive this knowledge, you were uncertain about a lot of those things. Now that you've received certainty and you see how all things work together, it's time for you to be brave. Be brave. Continue to ground this energy. Don't let it get you all up in your head. If anything, you need to meditate and know that you are wise, tapped into wisdom. To keep your heart connections open and recognize that even these Geminis, these liars, this Taurus, this Warlock, that even they played a part in it. You know what their part was? That it allowed you to tap into your spirituality that much more. That it allowed your subconscious mind to reveal this hidden knowledge to you so that you can now be brave and honest and see how all things work together as you're having this transformation. You can continue to move in the energy of love. That's going to allow you to manifest, to open these presents that are here for you. Not to get down or all caught up or even angry or worried about these people or these experiences, because it all had value. So always see the value in it is what your subconscious mind is guiding you to recognize. Some of you guys already knew this. Me giving this reading was just confirmation for you. But now that you know that you know that you know, now it's time to let that energy die, ground yourself, tap into your meditation now, and focus on exactly what it is that you really want to create. Not getting caught up in the material and what you were looking at, what you didn't have. Now is the time to focus not on the need and the necessity, not on what's not fulfilling you, not on the ongoing hardship that it may look like in your present energy, because that's what the warlocks were wanting you to focus on, and this stuff has been exposed to you. Not on the situations that may have left you feeling frustrated because of spell work, because of lies and liars. You're not focused on feeling frustrated or constrained or struggling to move forward anymore. No. Even if it's moving slowly, group number 3, it's moving. Keep your heart open as you're going through this transformation. And see that all things work together. And all that did was push you right into knowing exactly what it is that you want and who you want to cooperate with. You can now feel energy. So when something feels off to you, you can immediately set your boundaries. You don't have to go back and forth. Now you can dig deep as you meet the challenges and not be in despair or let them overwhelm you. That's the value that your subconscious is guiding you to see. And because you've gotten this hidden knowledge, it's like open your presence. You can now create exactly what it is that you want. The house, the family. Come on, let's move this other stuff out the way. We don't need this no more. Let me show you what was underneath this. This is what your subconscious mind is showing you. After all of these lies, the warlock, the spell work, all of this stuff was exposed. Look what happened. We're going to just push them to the side. They ain't really a part of the reading. This way they're reading it right here. Right here. Right here. Group number 3. Pay attention. Right here. Look. Knight of Pentacles. Things was moving kind of slow. You felt like you were in need and necessity. Oh my, oh my. Ongoing hardship. Oh my. Emotional dissatisfaction. Oh my. Feeling frustrated. And this is what the spell work was meant to do. This is what those lies and the liars were meant to do. This is what the warlock wanted you to feel. But you took control of the situation. You took control and you were being brave. And you had to be honest with yourself and say, no, it's a no for me. It's a no to me listening to the lies of what other people are speaking over my life. It's a no to me being caught up in my head about the needs and necessities, like because I don't have a house, I'm less than, or because I don't have this husband or whatever, I'm less than. No, I have the ability deep within my subconscious mind, hidden within me, is the power to create. So thank the liars and the spell workers, because I see now how this works, how it allowed me, group number 3, I'm speaking for you, to dig deep as you meet your challenges. So you're not in despair. You've learned to transform the despair so that you can own it and realize that, baby, I can open presents, and it's gonna be a house, and it's gonna be a family, and it's gonna be cooperation with those that I can collaborate with, that those that are on a higher frequency, that those that are not jealous and are not gonna speak lies to me, that those that will encourage me to grow even if I move slowly, that those that want to see my pentacle planted and growing just as theirs are growing, and it's a reciprocal energy. They don't want to have to give me the green light that I'm dependent on them. They're okay with me moving, because this it's only one person on this horse, you see? Only one person on your journey gets to really take the journey for you. You. Okay, group number 3. So get grounded. Stay in meditation. Continue to be brave. All things work together. What is the value you learned out of these lies and this spell lesson? Why? You learned to transform it. You learned that whatever thing is happening and you're right in the thickness of the struggle, that even those hard times you become even stronger. You didn't let it break you. This is the message that your subconscious guidance is revealing to you. This is a part of the hidden knowledge that is being revealed to you. Group number 3, thank you for joining me. You're here with Tonae Star, with Tonae Star Enterprises. And look, remember, always let your light shine bright. Do what? Let your light shine bright. Always let your light shine bright. Do what? Let your light shine bright. Okay? Thank you for joining me. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and come on back and join me for another message.